Happy New Year, fellow entrepreneurs and business owners. Today is the first e-tip of the new year, and I wanted to wish everybody a wonderful new year. And if goal setting is something that you really don't want to do or need help with, then this is what you want to be listening to today. In this segment, we're going to talk about getting into action. What are we going to actually accomplish this year in 2018? And as you know, goal setting can be a pretty useless exercise unless you are really super duper committed to fulfilling those goals that you set. So instead of setting goals this year, why don't we come up with a plan? And today I'm going to talk about what to do with your marketing budget. What kind of a plan can you be putting in place in order to create the bigger and more successful business that you are after? There's a few things that every business needs to have, and that is a marketing budget. So if you have not sat down and figured out how much you are willing to spend on building your business, and that's the first thing that you want to do. You have to have some sort of a marketing budget. It's pretty tough to create a successful business if you have no money to spend to be putting towards that business. Let's assume that you do have a marketing budget, and it can be small and it can be large. It all depends on where you are at with your business and how quickly and how far you want to escalate that business. The first thing that you want to look at is, are you wanting to invest any more money in your own expertise? And I highly recommend that you do this. It doesn't matter where you are in your business, there's always something more that you can be learning. And I'm talking about investing in your own expertise, not in investing in how to do your own marketing or how to create programs or how to do all of that other stuff. And I'm going to talk about that in a second. But what I'm talking about is actually investing in your own expertise. Like, for instance, being in the branding and the web development and online marketing industry that I am in, I'm constantly needing to learn because it's changing, it's always evolving, there's always something new, and nobody can know everything, right? And so I learn from the experts in certain fields that I know that I need to learn more from. So every year I do take more courses, I read books, and I make an effort to learn as much as I can so that I can share that expertise with you. So think about what you can be learning in your industry, regardless of what it is. There's always something that you can be building your skills upon, because the more you are an expert in your field, then the more you are going to shine above your competitors. The other thing that you should seriously consider about investing in is attending live in-person events. There's nothing better than going to these live events where not only are you going to learn something from the speakers that are on the stage, but you are also going to be around other people where you have an opportunity to network, to showcase your expertise, to do some market research. I love it when I can go to an event and talk to people who are struggling. You know, what is it about their websites that are struggling? What is it about their branding? You know, kind of do some market research. And so you can be doing the same thing and learning about your target market, and getting some insights and being there with the intention of, how can I help? How can I learn? What kind of questions can I ask to get some better insight and valuable information from the people that I meet there? And in that same context, do not go with the intention of, how many business cards can I hand out? How many sales can I make? That is not the reason why you want to be going to a live event. And so make sure that you kind of check that at the door and don't go with dollar signs in your eyes. People see that immediately and will be turned off by it. So that would be the second thing that I suggest that you invest in, and take a look and see what is available locally in your area, or if you're willing to go and travel and find out what is being offered in your area, and then make that investment to attend at least one live event. And then lastly is your marketing, the actual marketing itself. There's lots of spokes involved in a marketing wheel. There's your SEO, which is your search engine optimization. There's your social media efforts, and then there's your Google ads and your Bing ads and the social media ads, and then there's content marketing and blogging and all kinds of things. There's lots involved in your marketing. And of course, then there's also the product or program launches and everything that's involved in that. So understandably, it is a huge, huge topic, and many entrepreneurs really get stuck on this. And what I see is a lot of people feel that they need to learn how to do it all themselves, thinking that they're going to save money by not having to hire somebody else to do that. And logically that makes sense, but realistically and at the end of the day, you haven't saved yourself any money at all. And the reason for that is all of the time that you have spent taking courses and learning someone else's expertise basically is time taken away from you working on your business, from doing the networking, from doing the relationship building and the lead generation and the lead follow-up and the sales calls and things like that. So think in terms of that. The other thing is that statistically, people who take online courses rarely actually finish them. You know, I think it was something like 10% of people who sign up for a course actually finish it from start to finish. So you need to be realistic about your time investment in taking these online courses. Is it something that you are truly going to start from, from beginning to end? And is it something that is really in your best interest to learn? Is it in your best interest to learn someone else's expertise in order for you to build your business? Because the other option, you have options, right? And the other option is for you to hire somebody to be a part of your team and use them and their expertise to tell you what you need to be doing as far as online marketing is concerned, and let them take care of the fulfillment of that marketing. Now, with that in mind, you do need to know what needs to be done. Like you don't want to be hiring somebody blindly and just assuming that they know what they're doing and that they're going to take care of everything, because that can be pretty dangerous too. So the only time that you can kind of do that without too much worry is if you're going to actually outsource to a reputable digital marketing company who already has established themselves as somebody who knows what they're doing, and then you can trust that they are, but still do your due diligence. Make sure that you follow up with some of the clients that they've worked with in the past to make sure that they have favorable reviews and all that kind of stuff. Because unfortunately, in this industry, there's a lot of people who think they know what they're doing, but they don't really know what they're doing. Not when compared to somebody who really does know what they're doing. And so anyway, you can be hiring somebody to be a part of your team to help you with your marketing, but you do need to know what it is that you want them to do. You don't necessarily need to know how it's done, but you just need to know what needs to be done and have a pretty good idea, a realistic idea of what the results should be from those efforts. And then, as I just mentioned, your other option is to outsource and to hire a reputable marketing firm who can take on your marketing and understand the branding that needs to be in place, the marketing message, and make sure it's all coherent and cohesive with your own brand positioning. Work closely with you to make sure that the messaging is in alignment with your values and also, of course, to accomplish the goals that you're after. And you do need to be realistic with those goals. It's important to know that it might feel like you're spending a ton of money, but $50 is not a ton of money. It's not going to get you a ton of results. So it is proportionate to how much money you're willing to spend as to the results you're going to get. And then also, when you think in terms of relationship marketing, like content marketing and social media, your returns are going to be longer than a short-term return where Google ads might be more of a quicker result, but long term is your content marketing and your relationship marketing. So you have to understand what all of those are, and to be honest, that's why I'm here. That's why I do these videos for you, is to help you understand what it is you need to know in order to move to that next step. And so hopefully that helps with you, to help you determine, is investing in a whole bunch of programs and online courses to learn all of the marketing that needs to be done, all the copywriting and the branding and the marketing message and how to do videos and how to do audios and all of that stuff. Think in terms of, first of all, that you don't need to know how to do all of that, but you do need to know what you should be doing that's best for your business. And also, is it in your best interest to learn it all yourself or to get some help? So that is what I suggest that you do as far as investing in this coming year on what you should be doing to market your business. Invest in your time, of course, and get more active on social media and work on some more content marketing to build up your brand reach. And then you want to be spending some money on attending some events, either locally to, just these quick luncheon events, or some more weekend retreats kind of events, where workshops where you can be a part of a group of people and learn from what is happening up on the stage. And then, of course, the ongoing marketing that you need to do as far as online marketing is concerned, and offline, depending on what kind of business that you have. Sometimes ads still really work, and radio spots and TV spots might even be really beneficial for your kind of business. So it all depends on what kind of business that you've got. So anyway, that's it for today's e-tip. If you have any questions at all, please leave a comment below. And if you need any help with your online marketing, as far as what you should be doing, how you should be doing it, where you should be delegating your funds to, give me a call. That I do work with clients and helping them on a mentoring basis to help strategize and figure it out, so it doesn't feel so overwhelming for you, and you can move forward with that extra helping hand at your disposal. So that's it for today. We'll talk to you next time. Bye for now.